Jen here from 3D Universe with my Mayku FormBox. I am super stoked to finally get my hands on this machine and test it out. And combined with my 3D printer, my laser cutter, and now this magic box of wonder, I will be able to make all the things. I have a long list of things that I want to make and not enough time in the day or week or year or probably lifetime to get them all done, but I gotta start somewhere. The very first thing that I want to make with my FormBox is soap, but I have ideas for all kinds of different soaps, and I have a long list of friends who sometimes stink. So I'm gonna make soap and give them away and just be like, hey, here's a pretty little soap I made for you. Maybe you should shower. I have been working on a van conversion for myself so that I can go on some epic road trips this summer. So I thought it'd be kind of cool to take my logo for the Traveling Dork and turn it into a 3D printable file and make myself a mold to make the most colorful rainbow soap possible, which will not only make me clean, but happy, because I will have made it myself. For this project, I have a 3D printed form of my logo in a disc form. I'm going to be using the cast sheets from Mayku. I have some soap base that I got at the craft store. I have some yummy smelling coconut stuff to make it smell like yummy coconuts. Then I have rainbow colors because obviously I like color, and I want my soap to be pretty and rainbowy. And yeah. For this project, I took my logo for the Traveling Dork YouTube channel and turned it into a 3D printable file that I made on my Ultimaker S3. In order for the FormBox to get the small details on the design to form correctly, we had to design the form with small holes that would allow the vacuum to suck air through and around it to get the proper shape. I used the transparent Mayku cast sheets for this project, which are reusable, flexible, recyclable, easy to cut, and have a non-stick surface. I placed my 3D printed forms onto the Mayku and waited for the temperature to warm the cast sheet and get it ready to form. You have to make sure to watch the sheet and wait until it has bowed a bit before you lower the sheet down to the bed so that the vacuum can switch on and pull the air out and form around your mold. Once formed and cooled, I was able to pop my 3D printed forms out from the mold easily and then head to the kitchen to start melting my soap base. I went to the local craft store and purchased some shea butter glycerin soap base that I simply just had to break apart and melt in the microwave for a few seconds. I could then pour it into my molds. For my soaps, I wanted to add a few swirls of color and add some flair and fun to my creations, so I used some soap pigments in a variety of colors. I added a few drops of coconut fragrance to make sure I smell good while I'm out camping. Once I mixed the soap pigments and the fragrance into the soap base, I was able to pour them into my soap molds, and then all I had to do was wait for them to harden, which according to the packaging stated I should wait at least 40 minutes to an hour, and then all I had to do was push on the soap from the front and pop out my brand new, uniquely mine, homemade, colorful Traveling Dork soap. Guess what? I made my very first Traveling Dork soap with my logo on it. I'm so excited. And it smells amazing. It might not be the most beautiful soap you've ever seen, but it makes me happy because I made it and it's just for me. And isn't that the most important thing, when what you make makes you happy? And also clean. Showering, showering, 1, 2, 3. Showering, showering behind a tree. because I'll be on a road trip, camping, showering behind trees in the woods. Dork moment. Sorry. Thank you for following along and subscribing to our channel. I am looking forward to learning how to use this thing and make all kinds of other things. But I am really enjoying fiddling around with soap. So if you are a soap maker yourself, or you play one on TV, please leave me a comment and share maybe your own favorite channels to follow, tutorials you might direct me to, anything that will help me to learn how to make better soaps. This is obviously my first try, and I know that it could be much better. So I'm looking forward to hearing from you. Please make sure you follow along on my adventures, and stay clean. I should make a 3D printed soap dish. Hello? Yes. Yes, I should. Stay tuned. Soapy, 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 soap, soap, soap.